Hello, Fablers. We are going to read yet another story out of our collection of Aesop's Fables by Jelly Bean Press with pictures, illustrations by Charles Santore. The one we're going to read today is a fable that makes a lot of sense to me. It's called The Grasshopper and the Ants. Here's the picture. I think that's a very beautiful picture. Down here we have some ants, and they seem to be carrying an ear of corn. And up here, there's a grasshopper, he's sort of kicked back up there in the grass. The Grasshopper and the Ants. One fine day in winter, some ants were busy drying their store of corn, which had got rather damp during a long spell of rain. Presently up came a grasshopper and begged them to spare her a few grains. "For," she said, "I'm simply starving." The ants stopped work for a moment, though this was against their principles. "May we ask," said they, "what you were doing with yourself all last summer?" "Fact is," replied the grasshopper, "I was so busy singing I hadn't the time to store any food for the winter." "If you'd spent the summer singing," replied the ants, "you can't do better than spend the winter dancing." And they chuckled and went on with their work. Seems like a rather confusing answer. Well, if you spent the summer singing, you can spend the winter dancing. What it means is that you didn't put in the work when you should have, so you don't have anything to eat now. The moral of that is there's a time for work and a time for play. You got to be responsible for yourself. You can't expect other people who have done the work to give you the benefit. That's a fable that makes a lot of sense to me. So I hope you enjoyed our story, The Ant and the Grasshoppers, out of Aesop's Fables, and we will see you next time.